Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. It's time to preview our massive match against Liverpool.
It's huge.
Yeah, this is not the dream fixture at all. I mean, I'm going to Liverpool on a Wednesday night. It's always a great experience to go to Anfield, but it's nice when it means something, isn't it? It's nice when it's like a Carling Cup semi-final or something, or a Champions League semi-final. This could not be. This is a glamorous friendly, isn't it?
Would you call it friendly?
Well, yeah. I don't know what more.
No, but is it ever friendly against the Scousers?
No, I suppose not. But more importantly, I haven't seen you for ages. You're incredibly brown.
I'm back.
How was you're in
It was
Barbados?
lovely. Yeah, Barbados. I did the little.
Yes, it was very nice.
Yes,
I was very envious of that, actually. Yeah.
Well, listen. Since I was away, we stopped Spurs winning the league. If that's something to be positive about, come on.
Yeah.
And then obviously we helped Sunderland. Stay up,
so which is relegating Benitez, so more good news.
Yeah, exactly. We're all about helping other teams other than ourselves, which is nice. We're the giving team this season.
And no doubt we'll go to Anfield and give them another 3 points.
Yeah, and just lift their spirits
get their
before
spirits ready for the
Europa
cup final.
That's nice.
I suppose, for us, I've said it before, but I do believe it. It is an opportunity. I'm not convinced that Hiddink will take the opportunity, but we have a good situation now where we can go to a stadium like Anfield. They're going to be up for it, and we can give a lot of our team some really valuable experience.
Listen, Rory, we've been saying all along, well, actually for a very long time, please, please, please play the youth. We have nothing to play for. Now is the time where we want to see these key players, Loftus-Cheek, Kennedy, Traore, all these kind of players. These are the key players that we'll see next season, because by the way the team has played this season, I think there's going to be a big clear out. So we want to see these players get game time. And the only game I said, no, let's get experience, let's get our strongest team out, obviously was against Spurs.
Yeah.
That's done now.
Yeah.
We have 0 to play for. I'm sorry. We have 9th, is it? 9th to play for?
Yeah, we can finish in the top half.
Yeah,
I think that's what we're striving for.
Yeah, we're closer to Villa in points than we are Leicester. So, and
Glory.
Liverpool are 10 points ahead of us.
Only one position, though.
One position, but 10 points ahead. So
they've had a really good year, haven't they, Liverpool? I know
they have.
I'm
a fan of Klopp. I think he's done a good job there.
Yeah, you're not joking. That's exactly the manager. When we were going to sack Mourinho, why on earth would you do it after you can get Klopp, is what I think.
Yeah, well, there are many decisions Chelsea Football Club have made, and which I question.
Yeah, like I say though, their league form isn't particularly good, but they've been to one final already this year. They're in another one. Yeah. They've been playing some good stuff. They've got some very good players. I think Coutinho's a magician, isn't he?
Oh, he's unbelievable. And let's bear in mind, if they win that final, they're in Champions League.
Yeah, they're going to win that as well.
Exactly.
It's close to written they're going to win that.
And it's good. As Chelsea fans, it pains us to see any of these Spurs, Liverpool in the Champions League positions and us not being, but I think it is really good for football because that's potentially a fifth English team.
Not interested.
I know.
Not interested.
I know.
But yeah, I suppose so.
We're just bitter.
We've got. I know it's so awful, isn't it? Like we went to Anfield last year in a Carling Cup semi-final, and it was buzzing. We were so up for it. I'm weirdly excited about going to Anfield on Wednesday night. I can't quite explain it. I'm really looking forward to being there. I intend to sing for John Terry for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's just such a shame that we got to this stage of the season. We've got all these dead rubber fixtures. Sunderland the other day. It's just not good enough. But let's turn it into something positive. And that means picking the correct team.
I want to quickly ask you something. Talking of correct teams, we've obviously discussed, John Terry won't be in the team, and it's looking like it will be the last time we would have seen him play against Sunderland. Fans are obviously still in uproar about it. Understandably, we're all devastated about the situation. How much in the last 2 games do you feel the fans can have an impact on there being any remote U-turn from the club?
I think it's a really good question. I'd like to say that it could have a huge impact. I think that fans are football clubs. Mm-hmm. I believe that me, you watching own Chelsea Football Club. I don't think Abramovich does. I genuinely believe that. I think that Abramovich is a mere custodian of a football club and we are the lifeblood and the heartbeat of a club. Can we impact on a decision made at boardroom level?
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Do you believe the board listens to the fans? I mean, maybe an example, if we're trying to look at some positivities, did they for Frank Lampard?
No. We never got a chance to say goodbye to
the fans
Lampard.
Went crazy and they did offer him a contract extension for 1 year. But
no, I don't think there's been any examples really where you could say the fans of Chelsea Football Club are very involved with the running of the club because we own the pitch. We stopped, me as well as some wonderful people. Rima Babacan did a brilliant thing. Tim Rolls was wonderful. He's the chairman of the CPO. They kept Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. They stopped Abramovich moving us to either Battersea or Willesden or whatever. So the fans do have a running of the football club. But to influence things at boardroom level, do they care if we protest about certain things? look, we see it with Mourinho, haven't we? I'm trying to think just quickly here, on the spot, racking my brains to think of an example where the fans have stood strong, and Stamford Bridge is an example. But aside from that, I can't really think of it. We definitely didn't want Benitez. They put him in. We definitely didn't want Ashley Cole, Frank Lampard to leave the club. They got rid of him. We definitely didn't want Mourinho to leave the club. They got rid of him. Do they listen to us? Do they listen to the people? I have to say no, sadly. But if you think they do, comment below.
Yeah,
do you think so?
Well, everything you just listed doesn't really
suggest that they do.
But not at all give me much confidence. But guys, I really do think if there's anything we can do, the last 2 games, because I think he will be travelling to the games just because it's the last 2 games he can ever be involved in. He will be hearing it. If you can, I don't know, just show your appreciation.
Chant his name. I'll be chanting his name for 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
For 90
just
minutes. Absolutely.
Stop. I think we've got to do everything we can if there is any remote chance to turn this around.
I agree. Fingers crossed that we can have an impact. Yeah, I mean, it's due, isn't it? The fact that I listed loads of examples where it hasn't happened means that hopefully it's round the corner.
Talking of Liverpool, it happened with their fans and they listened to them when the ticket prices.
But the thing that the Spirit of Shankly get up to, the Spirit of Shankly is one of the most wonderful fan groups in the world. They have supreme impact on their club, and they're actually... Yeah, what they do, I have nothing but respect for them. I do a lot of the stuff for the 20s Plenty campaign and stuff like that. And as soon as the Scousers get involved, it gives you such a lift. They really are brilliant at the fan power stuff. But yeah, can we change the board's mind? I hope so. I will certainly be there, and I will certainly be singing John Terry's name for 90 minutes. Fingers crossed. Who are we going to play? Who's going to play in this game?
This massive, huge fixture.
Time to pick the team.
Right.
We've gone for a team here that is filled with youth. We have gone for a team that we think should be picked, not necessarily because we think it will win this game, but because it's the right thing for the longevity of Chelsea Football Club. The obvious place to start is goalkeeper, and unsurprisingly, we have picked Thibaut Courtois. Yeah,
we have. I haven't been hugely inspired or impressed with his performance on or off the field this season, I must say. But I do rate him as a goalkeeper, obviously, and I do hope to see him here next season. But you're hearing all these talks about him falling out with the goalkeeping coach and Conte, and Conte wanting a different goalkeeping coach, but the board disagreeing with it yet again. So we'll see, but we're putting him in the team.
Yeah, he's in the team because he is definitely the best goalkeeper at the club.
We have, yes.
He's definitely the best goalkeeper at the club, and he's going to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world, hopefully at Chelsea Football Club. Left back, we've gone for Bubba Rahman. I think Bubba Rahman needs to play this game. I like Bubba Rahman. I want him to be good. I haven't seen enough of that yet. So I think that playing in games like this, he's still very young. Playing in a game like this is very important to him to get the experience. And hopefully next year could be a big year for him. If Conte comes in and plays the wing-back system, Bubba Rahman will be our left-back.
Oh, definitely. If he's going to play the 3 at the back and the full-backs, running up and down the wings, then he could be key there. And I guess, like you said, the only way we'll see that is by giving him game time.
Yeah, absolutely. In the absence of John Terry, we've gone for Jake Clark-Salter. Do you think he's up to the challenge here?
Yeah, I do. Listen, you're going to Anfield. He's still surrounded by youth if we're putting, likes of Cahill next to him.
Yeah.
I think go for it. Again, what have we got to lose?
Yeah.
It's all about playing the youth, playing these players that have done so well. The youth have done so well this season. Yeah. Then let's reward them. Yeah,
completely agree. Alongside Jay Clark-Salter, we've gone for Gary Cahill. We think that a bit of experience will be necessary, and I think that he probably is the right man for this because we're going to be up against it at Liverpool. We're going to be under pressure. Cahill is a good player for that back line to have alongside.
What was your opinion on him against Sunderland?
Not ideal. I often think that Gary Cahill could do better in certain moments. But I was still buzzing from the goal that he scored against Tottenham. So
yeah. Listen, we'll let him have that one.
Yeah, absolutely. And right back, we've gone for Ola Reina. Again, we're thinking of the future. I know that it's throwing him in the deep end, but I think he's up to it. I think he's a great player, and this is the kind of game that he should be playing in.
Yeah, agreed.
Right, the midfield, the pivot, the double pivot that we've gone for Cesc Fabregas and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I think they complement each other perfectly.
Definitely. I was disappointed not to see Loftus-Cheek starting against Sunderland. I'm not a fan of the Matic-Mikel partnership. It doesn't work for me at all.
Unless it's very specific moments. I agree with you. It's very uninspiring. It's not what you want to see away at Sunderland. But when you're going to be over ridden in midfield, like against Tottenham, for example, those two together, there's very few occasions do I think it's the right decision.
Yeah. But
there are the odd occasion. But this is not one of them.
No, it's not. Hence, we've gone for Loftus-Cheek and we've gone for Fabregas.
Yeah, they
alongside him.
That is a great partnership, and I really think that it could do well now as well as next year.
I was about to say, yeah, and for next season.
Yeah. Slightly further forward, on the left wing, we've gone for Kennedy.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Kennedy. I think he will be a very promising player for us next season. And again, it's interesting looking at the formation that Conte plays. He could again potentially have a huge role.
Very true.
On the wing.
Very true. Do you know what I love about him? He's far and away our most direct and fearless player. Like far and away the most direct and fearless player in the squad. Love the way that he just picks the ball up and drives at fullback.
Do you think that if going next year again with the Conte sort of the fullbacks running as sort of wingers, do you think he will be slightly wasted there, like coming back a bit, or you think he's all about playing him further up the field and more direct?
I think that he's got it in him. I think he's got the engine to be a defender when you haven't got the ball and a winger when you have. Yeah. I think there's not very many players who can play that, but I think that he certainly has it. So I don't think he'd be weighted there at all. I think he could really lay a claim to that position. So we'll see how it goes. On the right wing, we've gone for Eden Hazard. I think that he's looking sharp, looking good for next year again. And inside him, we've gone for Charlie Colkett. Thinking of next year, I think that this could be the
we're going to say it so many times.
Yeah.
We're thinking of next year. That's all we can think of now.
Yeah.
We're almost like it's like an early pre-season for us.
But that's a good trio, isn't it?
Yeah.
And all on form. Colkett, Hazard, and Kennedy across that middle is brilliant.
That's exciting.
And with Diego Costa leading the line, of course. Please let Diego Costa stay. We really do need him to keep.
Yeah, scored again against Sunderland.
Yeah, he's just a really good player. I really like him. I think that he's far and away Chelsea's best striker. I think that he is probably the third best striker in the league. I love the bloke. I love him, and I really want him to be playing next season. Fully devoted to Chelsea.
He's so passionate, and he shows so sort of. You see, one thing we've been disappointed in this season is the players showing a lack of hunger and a lack of drive and a lack of passion. That's the one thing. He may have been a bit off in many games, obviously, when he went on that goal drought. But one thing you can never criticise Costa on is lack of passion, lack of drive.
And he's been there when we've needed him. When we've needed him this season, he really has been there. Like, he was great against Paris Saint-Germain. Didn't work out, but he was great nonetheless. I think we went away to Arsenal. We needed to really put a dent in their title hopes. He did it. He was the reason that it happened. He got the goal. He got them wound up. Against Tottenham, he got the assist for Hazard. He's just been there when we needed him. So let's keep him at Chelsea.
If he starts next season the way he's finished this season, was it 12 league goals? He had that last season by December.
Yeah.
So
definitely, let's get him playing and scoring goals. So that concludes our team. Do you agree with it? Do you think that we've got it right? If not, comment below. Let us know where we got it wrong. And I will see you in Anfield where we will be serenading John Terry for 90 minutes. Go on, you Blues. Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. It's been a pretty strenuous and painful weekend, hasn't it? But I've done my best to come up with 5 things that we have learnt from the past weekend.